what do we need to read?
Now comes the tedious part. I would like to draw your attention to the agenda, because I would like to use the agenda as the format for the resolutions that need to follow. So on your agenda, turn to the option 2, tax A only. Because that's the consensus choice was the tax A only, and also removing the senior exemption. And because that's your consensus, there are some modifications that will need to be read into the record on each one of these resolutions. So let's start with option 2, tax A only, and then there is resolution 2.1. There are modifications that need to be made to those documents in order to remove the senior exemption language. So I'd like to call up either Mr. Yeager or someone from Martin Associates to go through, on the record verbally, what documents need to be modified for 2.1. Let's take that one first.
Neil Yeager. On point number 2.1, which would be resolution 2011-11, since we've been directed to make modifications to what was originally presented back in January in the resolutions of intent to move forward, this resolution will make modifications to the resolution of intention, which is in accordance with the Act, to provide only for what was formerly called tax A. It'll now just be a special tax. It will eliminate special tax B. It will also revise the rate and method only to cover room tax. And as we've heard tonight, we will be taking out the senior exemption provision. Now that is found in section E of the rate and method, the heading exemption for assessor's parcels occupied by seniors or something to that effect. And it's also in the original CFD report staff file. There is some reference to the senior exemption in that report. So we would plan to take that out of the report, or your direction to do so, which I think we have. So that is the first resolution, which will make the necessary modifications. Tom, should I proceed with you?
No, let's stick with just 2.1 and just again just articulate briefly what will change in resolution 2.1.
Okay.
What section will be removed?
The resolution itself, the text of the resolution, will not change. However, attached to the resolution is an exhibit. That exhibit is the rate and method of apportionment of the tax. That sets out the manner of imposing the tax and so forth. That rate and method in section E contains the exemptions. The exemptions for governmentally owned property and also the what we're referring to as the senior exemption. We will be taking the exemption out for seniors. The exemption for governmental properties and so forth will remain. So that will be the change right there. But the text of the resolution does not change.
Now it would be...
Is it E or F?
Oh, right, Miss Yeager, it is F? I'm sorry, it's F. I apologize.
Okay.
So the exhibit of rates and methods, section F, will be removing the senior exemption.
Correct. So that will come out.
Just the senior exemption, not the whole.
Right, just the body of the F.
So what I would suggest is the person making the motion on 2.1 should move, and you'll need to say, a motion to adopt option 2, tax A only, and then read the text of 2.1, just so that it's clear that this is the option 2, tax A only resolution. Then read the text as presented in your agenda packet, and then also state as modified by Mr. Yeager, or by removing the section F of the rate and method of apportionment.
Do I have
If that is clear.
a motion?
I would like to make a motion.
Thank you.
Okay. I would like to make a motion to move forward on option, tax A only, option 2.1, resolution number 211-11, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Wildomar, California, modifying a resolution of 2011-07 of the City Council of the City of Wildomar. We'll be modifying the exhibit of the rates and methods, section F, removing the senior citizen exemption. And that's what I'd like to make a motion for. That's it.
Do I hear a second?
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Now it would be appropriate to close the public hearing.
All right, I will now close the public hearing.
We have a similar modification that will need to be made by Mr. Yeager to section 2.2 to that resolution. So I'm going to ask him to walk through that and read that into the record as well.
Okay, section 2.2 is the resolution number 2011-12. This is the resolution which establishes the district. The change to that resolution will be again in the exhibit to the resolution which sets out the rate and method of apportionment. And as we did with the resolution modifying the former resolution, we would be seeking direction, or we would be proposing to delete the reference to a senior exemption in section F of that rate and method. The text of the resolution itself does not change.
So again, whoever makes the motion should say a motion to adopt option 2, tax A only, and then read the text from section 2.2, the formal title of the resolution, and then adding the same amendment.
Do I have a motion?
Okay, I move to adopt resolution entitled resolution 2.2, resolution number 2011-12.
Add in that it's option 2, tax
Option
A
2,
only.
tax A only. Resolution number 2011-12, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Wildomar, California, determining the validity of prior proceedings establishing Community Facilities District number 2011-1, Wildomar Parks of the City of Wildomar, authorizing the levy of a special tax within said Community Facilities District, and taking certain other actions relating to said Community Facilities District as modified in Exhibit 1, Section F.
Deleting the senior exemption of
Deleting
section.
the senior section, exemption F.
Don't believe the seniors.
Yeah. Do I have a second?
All second.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.